BeyondATC connected.
Feeling and visibility okay, temperature 28 degrees, depth 23 degrees, QNH1017, landing and departing runway 06, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information NT. Seniat Armel Airport information NT, 1650 Zulu, surface wind 080 degrees, 7 knots, variable between 050 degrees and 120 degrees. Ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 28 degrees, depth 23 degrees, QNH1017, landing and departing runway 06, transition level 060, advise on initial contact, you have information.
Tetuan Tower, Ryanair 5833, Boeing 737 MAX 8 with information Yankee Ramp 2, request IFR clearance to barrages.
Ryanair 5833, Tetuan Tower, cleared to barrages, runway 06 after departure, radar vectors, Delta, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 1306.
Clear to barrages, runway 06 after departure, radar vectors, Delta, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 1306, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Wilco, Ryanair 5833.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su información, la aeronave se está repostando. Durante este proceso, la señal de cinturones de seguridad permanecerá apagada. Por favor, no abrochen el cinturón hasta que la señal se encienda. Gracias.
Welcome aboard. For your information, the aircraft is currently being refueled. During this process, the seatbelt sign will remain off. Please do not fasten your seatbelt until the sign is switched on. Thank you.
Embarque completado. Cerraremos las puertas del avión en breve, así que asegúrense de que sus teléfonos móviles y demás dispositivos electrónicos estén en modo vuelo. Guarden su equipaje de mano de forma segura en los compartimentos superiores o debajo del asiento delantero. Mantengan los pasillos y salidas despejados. Si están sentados en una fila de salida de emergencia y no pueden o no desean realizar las funciones necesarias en caso de emergencia, por favor infórmenlo ahora a un miembro de la tripulación. Partiremos pronto.
Boarding complete. We'll be closing the aircraft doors shortly, so please make sure your mobile phones and other electronic devices are switched to flight mode. Please ensure your carry-on luggage is securely stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you. All aisles and exits must remain clear. If you're seated in an emergency exit row and are unable or unwilling to perform the necessary functions in an emergency, please inform a crew member now. We'll be departing soon.
This is your captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard. We anticipate a smooth flight. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the safety information card in your seat area. My crew will be demonstrating the safety procedures shortly. We appreciate your attention and cooperation. We will update you again during the flight with any changes or relevant information. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Have a pleasant flight.
Les habla su capitán. En nombre de la tripulación, quiero darles la bienvenida a bordo. Prevemos un vuelo tranquilo. Por favor, tómense un momento para familiarizarse con la tarjeta de información de seguridad situada en su área de asiento. Mi tripulación demostrará los procedimientos de seguridad en breve. Agradecemos su atención y cooperación. Les informaremos nuevamente durante el vuelo de cualquier cambio o información.
Ryanair 5833 at ramp 2 request pushback.
Ryanair 5833, Tetuan Tower, pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved. Face south, Ryanair 5833.
Tripulación de cabina. Pongan las puertas en modo automático y crucen comprobaciones. En nombre de toda la tripulación, bienvenidos a bordo. Su seguridad es nuestra máxima prioridad, así que les rogamos que dediquen un momento a familiarizarse con las características de seguridad de esta aeronave. Esta aeronave está equipada con varias salidas de emergencia, claramente señalizadas con indicaciones luminosas. Por favor, localicen la salida más cercana a su asiento. En caso de emergencia, sigan las instrucciones de la tripulación y diríjanse a la salida más próxima. Para abrocharse el cinturón de seguridad, introduzcan la parte metálica en la hebilla y tensen tirando de la cinta. Para desabrocharlo, levanten la hebilla. Les recordamos que deben llevar el cinturón abrochado siempre que estén sentados, incluyendo durante el despegue, el aterrizaje y siempre que el indicador de cinturón esté encendido. En el improbable caso de pérdida de presión en la cabina, las mascarillas de oxígeno caerán automáticamente desde el panel situado sobre su asiento. Para utilizarlas, tiren de la mascarilla con firmeza, colóquenla sobre la nariz y la boca y ajustenla con la banda elástica. Respiren con normalidad. Recuerden colocar primero su propia mascarilla antes de ayudar a otros. Es posible que tengan que tirar de una cinta de color para liberarla. Su chaleco salvavidas está guardado bajo su asiento. Para usarlo, sáquenlo de la funda, pónganselo por la cabeza, abrochen las correas alrededor de la cintura y cierren la hebilla. Inflen el chaleco tirando de la lengüeta con decisión hacia abajo o soplando en los tubos, pero solo después de abandonar la aeronave. También disponemos de chalecos salvavidas infantiles y cunitas flotantes para bebés. Les rogamos que todos los dispositivos electrónicos se pongan en modo avión o se apaguen durante el despegue y el aterrizaje. Podrán utilizar dispositivos portátiles una vez alcancemos la altitud de crucero, pero los aparatos de mayor tamaño, como los ordenadores portátiles, deberán permanecer guardados durante el rodaje, el despegue y el aterrizaje. Queda estrictamente prohibido fumar en todo el avión, incluidos los aseos. No está permitido manipular, inutilizar ni dañar los detectores de humo de los lavabos. En caso de emergencia, presten especial atención a las instrucciones de la tripulación. Están entrenados para asistirles y velar por su seguridad. Por favor, comprueben ahora que el cinturón de seguridad está abrochado. Plieguen la bandeja y recolóquense el respaldo en posición vertical durante el despegue y el aterrizaje. Y aseguren su equipaje de mano en los compartimentos superiores o bajo el asiento delantero. Gracias por su atención. Les deseamos un vuelo agradable y confortable. Si tienen alguna pregunta o necesitan ayuda, no duden en contactar con un miembro de la tripulación.
On behalf of the entire crew, welcome aboard. Your safety is our top priority, so please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the safety features of this aircraft. This
Ryanair
aircraft is
5833, request taxi to the active.
Clearly marked with illuminated.
Ryanair 5833, taxi holding point runway 06 at pilot's discretion.
In the event
Taxi
of an
holding point runway
emergency,
06, my discretion. Ryanair 5833.
Nearest exit. To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. To release, lift the buckle. Please ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened whenever you're seated, including during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. In the unlikely event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your seat. To use the mask, pull it firmly toward you, place it over your nose and mouth, and secure it with the elastic band. Breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. You may need to pull on a colored streamer to release your mask. Your life vest is located under your seat. To use it, remove the vest from its pouch, slip it over your head, fasten the straps around your waist, and click the buckle. Inflate the vest by pulling the tab sharply downward.
All aircraft be advised, information Zoom now current to NH1017.
We also have infant life jackets and life cots for babies. Please ensure all electronic devices are switched to airplane mode or turned off during takeoff and landing. Portable electronic devices may be used once we reach cruising altitude, but larger devices such as laptops must be stowed during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Smoking is strictly prohibited throughout the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or damaging the lavatory smoke detectors is not allowed. In the event of an emergency, please listen carefully to the crew's instructions. They are trained to assist you and ensure your safety. Please now check that your seatbelt is fastened, stow your tray table, and seat back upright during takeoff and landing. and ensure your carry-on items are securely stowed in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front of you. Thank you for your attention. We wish you a pleasant and comfortable flight. If you have any questions or need assistance, please do not hesitate to ask a crew member. Thank you.
Ryanair 5833 holding short runway 06.
Ryanair 5833, Tetuan Tower, wind 070 degrees, 7 knots, fly runway heading, runway 06, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading runway 06, cleared for takeoff, Ryanair 5833.
Capitán, la cabina está asegurada.
Approaching 06. On runway 06.
Ryanair 5833, contact Madrid Casablanca, radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1, Ryanair 5833, good day. Madrid Casablanca radar, Ryanair 5833, passing 1,400 feet, climbing to 6,000 feet.
Ryanair 5833, Madrid Casablanca radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 170.
Climb flight level 170, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, turn left, heading 025.
Turn left, heading 025, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, clear direct Delta. Resume on navigation.
Cleared direct Delta. Resume on navigation, Ryanair 5833.
La señal de cinturones de seguridad ha sido apagada, lo que significa que pueden moverse libremente por la cabina. No obstante, recomendamos mantener el cinturón de seguridad abrochado mientras permanezcan sentados, ya que podríamos experimentar turbulencias inesperadas. En breve, pasaremos por la cabina con nuestro servicio a bordo. Les invitamos a relajarse y disfrutar del vuelo. Si hay algo que podamos hacer para que su vuelo sea más confortable, no duden
seatbelt sign has now been switched off, which means you're free to move about the cabin. However, we recommend keeping your seatbelt fastened while seated, as we may experience unexpected turbulence. We will be coming through the cabin shortly with our in-flight service. We invite you to relax and enjoy the flight.
Ryanair 5833, climb flight level 340.
Please just ask.
Climb flight
Thank
level
you.
340, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, contact Serbia Center 118.275, good day.
Contact SBS Center 118.275, Ryanair 5833. Serbia Center, Ryanair 5833, passing flight level 166, climbing to flight level 340.
Ryanair 5833, Serbia Center identified. Ryanair 15 X-ray Zulu, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020. Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Ryanair 15 X-ray Zulu. Europa 56 Yankee November, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Europa 56 Yankee November.
Selection of hot and cold beverages.
Air Portugal 18 Yankee Lima, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Air Portugal 18 Yankee Lima.
Flying Golf 24 Foxtrot Sierra, no tower. Charlie Alpha November Tango, turn left heading 330, descend to 4,400 feet, vectors for the approach. Turn left heading 330, descend to 4,400 feet, Charlie Alpha November Tango. Charlie Alpha November Tango, the airport is at your 10 o'clock, 10 miles. Report the field in sight. We have the field, Charlie Alpha November Tango. Charlie Alpha November Tango, cleared visual approach runway 27. Cleared visual approach 27, Charlie Alpha November Tango. Contact tower 118.855, Charlie Alpha November Tango, good day. Flying Golf 2 Golf Victor Sierra, clear direct Rixel, cross Rixel at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu approach runway 25. Clear direct Rixel, cross Rixel at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS, Zulu approach runway 25, Flying Golf 2 Golf Victor Sierra. Air Portugal 18 Yankee Lima, contact Madrid approach 118.4. Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Air Portugal 18 Yankee Lima. ZBS Center, Ryanair 49 Bravo X-ray, good evening, flight level 360. Ryanair 49 Bravo X-ray, ZBS Center identified. Express 1614, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020. Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020. Iber Express 1614.
Climb.
Ryanair 65 Charlie, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, have a good evening.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Ryanair 65 Charlie.
Sepia Center, Iberia 7270 Heavy, flight level 350.
Iberia 7270 Heavy, Sepia Center identified. Europa 56 Yankee November, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Europa 56 Yankee November.
Signet Oscar Sierra, cleared Bequer de la Frontera to uniform arrival, runway 20.
Cleared Bequer de la Frontera to uniform arrival, runway 20, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor, report ready for descent. Ready for descent, Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor. Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor, descent to 3,600 feet, expect runway 12. Descent to 3,600 feet, Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor. Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor, expect a visual approach runway 12. Expect a visual approach runway 12, Echo Charlie Juliet Oscar Victor. Ryanair 15 X-ray Zulu, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Ryanair 15 X-ray Zulu.
Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo cleared Sutter 5 Charlie arrival, runway 32 left.
Cleared Sutter 5 Charlie arrival, runway 32 left, Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo.
Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo.
Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo.
Ryanair 606 Juliet, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, bye-bye.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Ryanair 606 Juliet, bye-bye.
En su zona de asiento encontrarán nuestra revista libre de impuestos, con una amplia selección de productos, perfumes, cosméticos, joyería y artículos de viaje. En breve pasaremos por la cabina. Aceptamos las principales tarjetas de crédito y algunas monedas.
We hope you're enjoying the flight so far. We're pleased to offer our in-flight
Air France 592 Heavy, contact Navigraph Casablanca, radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1, Air France 592 Heavy.
Fragrances, cosmetics, jewelry, and travel accessories. We will be coming through the cabin shortly. Please note that we accept major credit cards and some currencies. Thank you.
Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo, descend via start to 5,000 feet to NH1020.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet to NH1020, Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo.
Signet Oscar Sierra, descend via start to 10,000 feet to NH1016.
Descend via start to 10,000 feet to NH1016, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Signet Oscar Sierra to NH1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu, approach runway 20.
To NH1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu, approach runway 20, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Fueling for Zulu Uniform, contact Maghreb Casablanca, radar 125.1.
Contact Maghreb Casablanca, radar 125.1, fueling for Zulu Uniform.
Iberia 05 Alpha Mike, descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1020. Descend via start to 8,000 feet, QNH 1020, Iberia 05 Alpha Mike. Iberia 05 Alpha Mike, contact Madrid, approach 118.4. Contact Madrid, approach 118.4, Iberia 05 Alpha Mike. Iberia 7270 Heavy, cleared SOTA 5 Charlie, arrival runway 32 right.
Cleared SOTA 5 Charlie, arrival runway 32 right, Iberia 7270 Heavy.
Debido a las condiciones meteorológicas, estamos atravesando turbulencias. El capitán ha encendido la señal de cinturones de seguridad. Por favor, regresen a sus asientos y abróchense el cinturón de seguridad. Gracias.
As we are experiencing some turbulence due to weather conditions, the captain has turned on the seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts securely. Thank you.
SimBrief Center, fueling AT&T Bravo, good evening, flight level 380.
Flying Golf 2 Golf Victor Sierra, contact Omeria Tower 118.35, good day. Contact Tower 118.35, Flying Golf 2 Golf Victor Sierra, have a good evening. Iber Express 1614, contact Madrid, approach 118.4. Contact Madrid, approach 118.4, Iber Express 1614. Fueling AT&T Bravo, set the ascent identified. Iberia 7270 Heavy, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Iberia 7270 Heavy.
Iberia 7270 Heavy, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Iberia 7270 Heavy.
Ryanair 5833, cleared Moral 6 Charlie, arrival runway 32 left. Ryanair 5833, cleared Moral 6 Charlie, arrival runway 32 left. Ryanair 5833 Serbia Center.
Cleared Morro 6 Charlie arrival runway 32 left, Ryanair 5833.
Radio Mark 333, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, have a good evening.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45, Radio Mark 333.
Ryanair 5833, report ready for descent. Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango, clear Beque de la Frontera to uniform arrival, runway 20.
Cleared Beque de la Frontera to uniform arrival, runway 20, Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango.
Signet Oscar Sierra, DT 015U heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 20.
Leave D015U heading 355, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 20, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Ryanair 5833 ready for descent.
Ryanair 5833, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, increase speed 260 knots.
Increase speed 260 knots, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Ryanair 1 Victor Romeo.
Iberia 7270 heavy, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Iberia 7270 heavy.
Signet Oscar Sierra, descend to 2,400 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend to 2,400 feet, QNH 1016, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Air Nostrum 73 Whiskey Kilo, cleared Martin 4 Echo, arrival runway 27.
Cleared Martin 4 Echo, arrival runway 27, Air Nostrum 73 Whiskey Kilo.
Fueling 45 Echo Mike, contact Barcelona Center 119.45, good day.
Center on 119.45, fueling 45 Echo Mike.
Fraction 338 Whiskey, descend via start to 7,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Descend via start to 7,000 feet, QNH 1018, fraction 338 Whiskey.
Signet Oscar Sierra, descend to 2,200 feet.
Descend to 2,200 feet, Signet Oscar Sierra.
Ryanair 5833, descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 5,000 feet, QNH 1020, Ryanair 5833.
Fraction 338 Whiskey, contact Malaga approach 125.955.
Contact Malaga approach 125.955, fraction 338 Whiskey.
This is the captain.
Hola, capitán. Solo paso a comprobar si todo está bien.
Everything is fine, thank you.
Gracias, capitán. Me pondré en contacto de nuevo en 30 minutos.
Serbia Center, fueling for Echo Quebec flight level 360.
Fueling for Echo Quebec, Serbia Center identified.
El capitán ha encendido la señal de cinturones de seguridad. Rogamos, regresen a sus asientos. Abrochen sus cinturones, coloquen los respaldos y las bandejas en posición vertical y bloqueada y guarden todo su equipaje de mano. Aterrizaremos en breve. Gracias.
Air Nostrum 73 Whiskey Kilo, descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend via start to 3,000 feet, QNH 1015, Air Nostrum 73 Whiskey Kilo.
Items are stowed. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango, descend via start to 10,000 feet, QNH 1016.
Descend via start to 10,000 feet, QNH 1016, Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango.
Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango, QNH 1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 20.
QNH 1016, expect radar vectors for ILS Zulu approach runway 20, Echo Charlie Oscar Lima Tango.
Ryanair 5833, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Ryanair 5833.
Thunderstorms, rain, landing runways 32 left, 32 right, departing runways 36 left, 36 right, transition level 130, numerous cranes in operation around barrages, advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Barrages airport information Lima 1736 Zulu, surface wind 030 degrees, 4 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, light thunderstorms, rain scattered 4,500 feet, broken 7,000 feet, temperature 29 degrees, dew point 12 degrees, QNH 1020, visibility 1,500 meters, thunderstorms, rain, landing runways 32 left, 32 right, departing runways 36 left, 36 right, transition level 130, numerous cranes in operation around barrages, advise on initial contact, you have information Lima. Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike cleared Prado 4 Delta arrival runway 3 to left.
Cleared Prado 4 Delta arrival runway 3 to left Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike.
Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike report ready for descent.
Ready for descent Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike.
Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210 Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike.
Iberia 7270 Heavy, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Iberia 7270 Heavy.
Como parte de nuestros preparativos para el aterrizaje, atenuaremos la iluminación de la cabina. Esto les permitirá adaptar la vista a las condiciones de luz exterior y garantizar una mejor visibilidad en caso de emergencia.
As part of our preparations for landing, we will be dimming the cabin lights. This is to allow your eyes to adjust to the outside light conditions and to ensure better visibility in case of an emergency.
Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike descend via start to 8,000 feet QNH 1020.
Descend via start to 8,000 feet QNH 1020 Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike.
Palutia 4 Tango Foxtrot descend via start to 7,000 feet QNH 1018.
Descend via start to 7,000 feet QNH 1018, Palutia 4 Tango Foxtrot.
Ryanair 5833, contact Madrid approach 118.4.
Contact Madrid approach 118.4, Ryanair 5833. Madrid approach, Ryanair 5833, passing 1,200 feet, descending to 5,000 feet with information Lima.
Ryanair 5833 Madrid approach, good evening. Tetuan H1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the faster transition.
Tetuan H1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the FAFA transition, Ryanair 5833.
Wizz Air 6 Papa Zulu, contact Rogers Tower 118.155.
Contact Tower 118.155, Wizz Air 6 Papa Zulu, have a good evening.
Iberia 7270 Heavy, contact Rogers Tower 118.908.
Over to Tower 118.908, Iberia 7270 Heavy.
Ryanair 5833, clear direct FAFA, cross FAFA at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left.
Cleared direct FAFA, cross FAFA at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left, Ryanair 5833.
Madrid approach, Iberia 04 Yankee Golf. Good evening, passing 13,000 feet, descending to 8,000 feet with information Lima.
Iberia 04 Yankee Golf Madrid approach, QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the Rudder transition.
QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the Rudder transition, Iberia 04 Yankee Golf.
Ryanair 5833, minimum approach speed.
Minimum approach speed, Ryanair 5833.
Madrid approach, Finnair 08 Papa Lima, passing 1,700 feet, descending to 8,000 feet with information Lima.
Finnair 08 Papa Lima Madrid approach, QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right with the Rudder transition.
QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right with the Rudder transition, Finnair 08 Papa Lima.
Finnair 08 Papa Lima, clear direct Rudder, cross Rudder at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right.
Clear direct Rudder, cross Rudder at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 right, Finnair 08 Papa Lima.
Iberia 04 Yankee Golf, clear direct Rudder, cross Rudder at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left.
Clear direct Rudder, cross Rudder at or above 8,000 feet, cleared ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left, Iberia 04 Yankee Golf.
Madrid approach, Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike, passing 12,300 feet, descending to 8,000 feet with information Lima. Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike Madrid approach, QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the Rudder transition. QNH1020, expect the ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left with the Rudder transition, Iber Express 16 Alpha Mike. Ryanair 5833, contact Rogers Tower 118.908.
Over to Tower 118.908, Ryanair 5833. The Rogers Tower, Ryanair 5833, ILS Zulu approach runway 32 left.
Ryanair 5833, Rogers Tower, wind 030 degrees, 4 knots, runway 32 right, clear to land.
Runway 32 right, clear to land, Ryanair 5833.
Approaching 3, 2, left.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums. 200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5,
Ryanair 5833, exit left next available taxiway.
Exit left next available taxiway, Ryanair 5833.
Ryanair 5833, contact ground 121.908.
Ground 121.908, Ryanair 5833.
All aircraft be advised, information might now current to NH1020.
Ryanair 5833, request taxi to company gate.
Ryanair 5833, taxi to stand Tango 10 via Lima Alpha Golf 4 India.
Taxi to stand Tango 10 via Lima Alpha Golf 4 India, Ryanair 5833.
Hasta que el avión se haya detenido por completo y la señal de cinturones de seguridad se apague. Tengan precaución al abrir los compartimentos superiores, pues los objetos pueden haberse desplazado durante el vuelo. En nombre de toda la tripulación, les agradecemos por volar con nosotros hoy. Esperamos que hayan tenido un vuelo agradable y deseamos recibirles a bordo de nuevo muy pronto.
On behalf of the entire crew, we would like to welcome you. For your continued safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Please use caution when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flight. On behalf of the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight and look forward to welcoming you on board again soon.
Tripulación de cabina, pongan las puertas en modo manual y crucen comprobaciones.
This is your captain speaking. If you are returning home, welcome. And if you are visiting, I wish you an enjoyable stay. I just want to take this final opportunity to thank you once again for flying with us. You should be disembarking in just a few moments once the ground staff attach the air bridge to the aircraft. Thank you.
Les habla su capitán. Si regresan a casa, sean bienvenidos. Y si nos visitan, les deseo una estancia agradable. Quisiera aprovechar esta última oportunidad para agradecerles una vez más por volar con nosotros. En unos instantes desembarcarán cuando el personal de tierra acople la pasarela al avión. Gracias.
Iberia 04 Yankee Golf, taxi to stand 352 via Lima Alpha Sierra Delta. Taxi to stand 352 via Lima Alpha Sierra Delta, Iberia 04 Yankee Golf.